Fantasy Baseball Sleepers, Part 2. Okay, as I promised you guys, I was going to talk about the offensive side of baseball today, and my opinions about Carlos Gonzalez and a few other sleepers. Well, let's get started. Let me first talk about my general opinion on how to find good fantasy baseball sleepers. I like to look at guys who finished the previous season on a good note, aka post their All-Star break. Guys that are excelling in every one of the 5x5 and 6x6 categories I need. In the article, I will be giving you my opinion on how to find fantasy baseball sleepers, and I will be also talking about two of my favorite fantasy baseball sleepers for the 2010 season. One, an outfielder, and second, the infielder. As we all know, the outfielder is Carlos Gonzalez. He's one of my favorite fantasy baseball sleepers, and I like him because if you look at his power and his speed combinations, they're remarkable, especially in the second half of the All-Star break. He had 12 home runs and 11 stolen bases, and his on-base percentage was .384 post the All-Star break. This all means he has a promising fantasy baseball season for 2010. If he can produce like he did post All-Star break, you might be looking at 30-30 or 30 bases stolen and 30 home runs. These are all surprising numbers for someone who will be going late 11th or 12th round, as demonstrated on most fantasy mock draft boards across the internet. Now let's talk about one of the infield fantasy baseball sleepers I have for 2010. He's a second baseman for Anaheim Angels, Howie Kendrick. He's one of my special sleepers for 2010 fantasy baseball season because if you look at his second half stats from last year, you'll see he had a .358 batting average and a .391 on-base percentage. If you could just carry over these numbers from last year, he'd be one of the top performers for second baseman in the 2010 fantasy baseball season. However, you need to look at some of the key things that can affect his batting average and on-base percentage. Where will we be placed in the lineup for 2010 season? With Vladimir Guerrero and Sean Figgins both leaving Anaheim Angels is one thing to especially look at for his 2010 fantasy baseball stats. Another thing is, will he be injured? He did put up great numbers in the second half. However, he needs to stay healthy throughout the whole season to put up numbers like these throughout the whole year. Now I've given you some of my key indicators for finding fantasy baseball sleepers for the 2010 season. However, I do look at a number of other things than just these key indicators. I'd rather not go into details on them right now, but if you click on a link in the description, you'll be transferred over to one of my pages or websites where I do talk about some other things I do look at. Well, talk to you later and have a great day.